Good morning children. Hope you all are fine. In our previous video, we were doing chapter 4 from your English grammar book, that is nouns number, and we have completed all the exercises from this chapter. Today we will start a new poem from your book Wind Chimes. The name of a poem is We Have Been Friends Together, and the poet is Caroline Norton. Caroline Norton was an English poet and novelist. She was famous for her socio-political activism, especially in the field of women's rights. And the theme of the poem is that everyone has a friend or someone we enjoy being around them, and if that person left us, we become sad, isn't it? So in this poem, the poet is talking about his friendship and relation with his friend. Now I will read the whole poem, then I will explain you. We have been friends together in sunshine and in shade, since first beneath the chestnut trees. In infancy we played, but coolness dwell within thy heart. A cloud is on thy brow. We have been friends together. Shall a light word part us now? We have been gay together. We have laughed a little jest, for the fount of hope was gusting, warm and joyous in our breast. But laughter now, heart feel thy lip, and Charlene glooms thy brow. We have been gay together. Shall a light word part us now? We have been sad together. We have wept with bitter tears. O ere the grass grew, graves were sullen, the hopes of early years, the voices which are silent there, would bid thee clear thy brow. We have been sad together. Oh, what shall part us now? Now I will explain you. Chapter 4, We Have Been Friends Together, and the poet is Caroline Norton. Caroline Norton was an English poet, novelist, dramatist, and pamphleteer. Here the meaning of pamphleteer means who writes pamphlets. In addition to her literary output, Norton is famous for her socio-political activism, especially in the field of women's rights. Now see the first stanza of the poem. We have been friends together in sunshine and in shade. Here the meaning of sunshine means sunlight and shade means darkness. Since first beneath means below or under the chestnut trees. Here the chestnut is a species of almond trees. In infancy we played. Infancy means young children. When you are in stage of young children, the stage of infancy. But coolness dwells within thy heart. Here the meaning of dwells means to live or stay within thy. Thy means your heart. A cloud is on thy brow. Brow means top hill. We have been friends together. Shall a light word part us now? In the first stanza, the poet is telling about how they first became friends and how the poet feels about his friend. The poet is talking about her friendship or the relation with his friend, that how they used to play beneath the chestnut trees means under the chestnut trees, and she remember her childhood days about their infancy means when they were young. The beautiful memories filled their heart, but she says that the dark clouds separation has come within their friendship and made them apart. Here then in the second last line, the poet is saying, we have been friends together. Shall a light word part us now? In this, the poet has a question that Can a light word lead to separation in their friendship? Now, moving to our next stanza. We have been gay together. Here, the meaning of gay means cheerful or careful. We have laughed a little jest. Jest means joke. For the fount of hope was gusting. Fount means here the source, and gusting means pouring out. Warm and joyous. Joyous means full of happiness in our breast. But laughter now, heart, filled thy lips. Here the meaning of heart means have, filled means to run away, and thy means your. And Sherlin glooms thy brow. We have been gay together. Shall a little word part us now? Here the meaning of Sherlin means angry and silent, and the meaning of glooms means express hopelessness. Now in this stanza the poet is saying that they spend beautiful time with each other. Now they are grown up, they are happy and enjoying every moment. They laugh, new dreams gusting both their hearts, but suddenly their happiness run away and angry silence has taken place, and the poet here remembers that how they were so happy before, but now how a bad word made them apart. Means during their childhood they were happy or proud to be friends, but as the time passed their laughter turned into sadness and made them separated from each other. Now there is one more stanza which we will do in our next class. This is your homework answer which I have given you in my previous video. The question was, give the plural form of the following nouns. The first one is analysis. Analyzes. Plural will be es. You have to add here es. Second, commander-in-chief will be changed to commanders-in-chief by adding s to the main verb. Now third, hoof, hoofs. Fourth, calf, calves. Fifth, life, leaves. Sixth, louse, lies. Here, now the second question is, give the singular form of the following nouns. The first one is ponies, pony. Second, information, information. See here, information will be same in plural also and in singular also. Now, see the next one. Axis, axis. Radii, radius. Police, police. So here police is used in singular also and plural also. They are same. And police is a collective noun. Now see the last one, dwarfs, dwarf. Now here are difficult words which you have to write in your copies. In your fair copy, please write it. Now this is your homework question for today. Now students, your homework question for today is 2 lines from the poem. For the fount of hope was gusting, warm and joyous in our breast. So the question A is, what is the poet describing in these lines? B, what has hope been compared to? C, who are the subjects of the speaker's line? Try to find out the questions answers of these lines, and you have to write difficult words in your fair copy which I will give you in PDF form. Download it and start writing in your fair copies. And if you have any doubt regarding any topic or you have not understood anything, then you can leave a comment below my video. I will clear your doubt. Now we will meet in next class. Till then, be safe and stay at your home. Thank you.